Let me tell you something. Look it, man. I've been an Atlanta fan for 45 years.
Late night vibes, we're turning up the heat. Team Will on the mic, can't accept defeat. My ATL sports show, he's running the game. Atlanta Falcons fly high, you know the name. In the heart of the A, where the pride runs deep. From the Braves to the Falcons, he's keeping it real, no sleep. He's got the scoop, every player, every play. Bringing the thunder every single day. He will, shining bright on the airwaves, bringing sports tonight. Atlanta heart, with a soul so free. My ATL sports show, it's the place to be.
ATL Falcon fans everywhere. Welcome to the For My ATL Sports One Falcons pregame show. We've been looking forward to this for 2 weeks, right? It is finally here. It is finally here. It is finally here. And I, for one, am excited. I don't know about you guys, but I am really super duper excited. Let me close that. There we go. Sorry about that. But look it, game time is here, right? So we're gonna have a quick preview, maybe 45 minutes, maybe an hour, just depends on response, performance, whatever you guys want to do. But anyway, we are here tonight to talk about our beloved Atlanta Falcons taking on the Buffalo Bills. This is a big game for us. Falcons are 2-2. Bills are 4-1. Both really good offenses, really good defenses. Well, some's got to give. So we got to get to it. Yeah, man. Tonight, 7 p.m., 7:15 p.m., I think. They say it's game time. But 7 p.m., Falcons and Bills from the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. They're going to get after it. They are going to get after it, and we will finally learn everything that there is to learn. A couple of developments. Number one, Ray is out. And not because he's not healthy. It's a healthy scratch and a game time decision, and I have no idea what up with that. I have no idea. My opinion of, you know what, I'm not even going to express my opinion of Ray, but it's not injury related. That's all we can say. I don't know if it's a situation. I don't know what the situation is, but I know Ray will not be playing tonight. Mooney is not playing tonight, so it is going to be incumbent upon Bijan and Kyle Pitts and Tyler and Drake to get this thing going, because we have neither Mooney or Ray in the game tonight. Carlos says, I'm too turned up right now. Yeah, me too, Carlo, man. Although I gotta admit, I'm a little nervous. Carlo, but hey, I'm good, man. I'm confident. All is well. We got Island Mike in the chat. Island Mike says, hey, boss. What up, Island Mike? How you doing? Carlo Wiggins says, our unsung hero is gonna ball. Yeah, man. We got to ball out tonight. We got to ball out tonight. Like I say, Billy Bowman is also out. And I think he's out with the knee injury. Don't know all the details. I know he is out. I know that, again, Ray McLeod is out and Mooney is already out. So, and here's the thing, Falcon fans. I don't know why we haven't seen Chris Blair, because we called up some no-name guy tonight. I don't think Chris Blair is playing, but I really would like to know if anybody has any idea, like, what's up with that. Because Chris Blair had the spring training of the year. Like, he was great in spring training. So I don't know what up with that. Carlos says Kincaid is out on their end. Guys, I don't know what's up with that. I don't know why you have not brought up Chris Blair. Chris Blair, to me, is a modern day version of Anton Smith. You guys remember Anton Smith? Those of you that's been around for a while, he was the running back that played maybe maybe 2010, somewhere in there, 2012, somewhere in there. But every time he touched the ball, man, it was 60, 70 yards. Like you couldn't stop him, but they would never play him. They would never play him. King Richie says, "What's good, family? I'm ready." Carlos says, "Our unsung hero is going to ball." Island Mike says, "Good walking the cat." Hey, man, got to walk that cat. Um, but I don't know why they don't play Chris Blair. Like that's a thing now, right? And those of you who've been a Falcon fan for a while, if you can remember Antoine Smith would touch the ball and he'd be gone. Like they'd run a swing to him, 70 yards, touchdown. You wouldn't see that dude for 2 games, right? Then they'd come out and run I don't know, outside stretch, over the left tackle, and he's gone 50 yards. Again, wouldn't see him for 2 games. So I don't know what the deal is with Chris Blair, but it's got to be something because I don't know that he is on the active roster tonight. If anybody has the active roster, give us a list of all the receivers playing if you have it. I don't know that we necessarily have that. I don't even know if that's available yet. I would think it would be, but if you do, let us know. But yeah, let's get to it, guys. So, a lot to get into tonight. A lot. Let's see here. Island Mike says Bowman and Carter are out. Wait, Jalen Carter is out? Oh, this is not good. Jalen Carter is out? Oh, man. Why? You know what? Let me see if I can bring that up. Let me see. Falcons active roster for tonight. Let's see who's out. See if we can see that here. All right, so what I'm seeing is Darnell Mooney, Ray McLeod, Clark Phillips, Nathan Carter. Okay, whoa, you scared me. Billy Bowman, Jack Nelson, and LaCale London. Okay, well, I feel a little bit better that Jalen Carter is playing. D. Craig 18 says, "Can't believe Billy Bowman is out and Ray is a healthy scratch. We need to make a trade for a receiver and a cornerback." D. Craig, I don't know that I necessarily disagree with you, my friend. At least for a receiver, because they're getting thin. They are really getting thin out there. But that's the list of folks who are out tonight, everyone. It's Darnell Mooney, Ray McLeod, Clark Phillips, Nathan Carter, Billy Bowman, Jack Nelson, and LaCale London. Billy Bowman's absence is going to be felt. That much I can tell you. Because Billy Bowman is our, nickel corner. So, a lot going on today. So, Ray McLeod was a healthy scratch. And then, all of a sudden we thought Kobe Bryant was going to get a chance to play, and he's not playing. So, a lot going on in the background. We got Miss Pam Jackson in the chat. She says, "Hi, T. Will and Falcons family. Let's go Falcons." Let's go, Miss Pam. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Island Mike says, "I would boot Ray and Mooney." Yeah, I'm about ready to boot Ray now. Like I don't. So guys, to be honest, just to take a step back, I feel like it was a bad idea for Ray to celebrate his birthday this weekend. I just think if you were gonna do that, you shouldn't have had like a party where you advertised, right? You should have done that in the background. You should have done that in the background. You could have had whatever kind of party you wanted to at your house. But in my humble opinion, he had no business, and I mean no business, advertising, "Hey, it's my birthday weekend. Come celebrate with me," on a Saturday night. Like, to me, that's just immature. Because no matter what happens, let's say you come out and you have a great game. Well, some people will say, well, if you hadn't a party, you might even had a better game. Or if you come out and you have a bad game, now they're going to be like, oh, well, you know, hey, if you stop partying, you might be all right. Well, now you're not even getting the chance, and it has to be something because for the Falcons to put that out there, that means he got in trouble. That's a I'm spanking your hand if you're a healthy scratch. Like you know what? I don't know. It could be a personal situation, but I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. So I don't know. Anyway, guys, um, let's get into it. So it's even more important now that Bijan Drake and Kyle Pitts make a lot of early noise. We got to get them involved early. D. Craig says, "Why is my handle up and not my name?" Wait, is that you, Craig? Hey, I didn't do it, Craig. Craig, if that's you, I didn't do it. That's you too, brother. I did not do it. Matter of fact, you got a point because Carlos' handle is up. That's weird. You know what? That's got to be something with StreamYard and YouTube. Because Carlos' handle is up. So you got a good point, Craig. But Craig, it's not me. I promise you it's not me. That's got to be StreamYard and YouTube and something between them. It's nothing I'm doing. But thank you for bringing that to my attention. Carlos says, let him live. Craig, I think he's talking to you because you went so hard on us yesterday. Yeah, let us live, Craig. Thank you, Carlo. Let us live. We didn't do it, Carlo. Excuse me. We didn't do it, Craig. We didn't do it. But anyway, look at guys. This is no Billy Bowman means to a certain extent. I don't know that you can go man when you are in nickel. Craig says, yes, but this is Craig. I'm about to collect YouTube and StreamYard as bodies like I did yesterday. Well, at least you're not going off on me today, Craig. So have at it, man. Do your thing. Do your thing. Hey, man, do your worst, brother. That guy, hey, I didn't do it, Craig. We got, look, it is so important now that we control this clock, right? So we have to be able to run the ball. Let's look at what the Falcons have to do. Number one, Falcons got to be able to run this ball. Falcons got to be able to run this ball. You absolutely got to be able to control the clock. You want to keep Josh Allen and that offense off the field as much as you can. Okay? You got to do that. Craig says, Falcons ain't even on, and I'm already pissed. King Richie says, that's what I was thinking, T. Will. Yeah, King. I think it's something with them. We got Mike in the chat. Mike says, Shouty! What up, Mike? How you doing, man? Hopefully all is well. Falcons got to be able to run this ball. They got to be able to play keep away. We got to win the time of possession tonight. If you guys are not aware, we are down 2 receivers. We are down basically our third and third. So, well, our second and third. Mooney's down. And so is Ray McLeod. So you're probably looking at Casey Washington and maybe Hodge. Maybe. But either way, you now have got to, you're going to have to involve Bijan more in that passing game, right? Like you're okay because Bijan, to me, and you guys are going to think I'm a little woohoo, but Bijan reminds me of an early Marshall Faulk, okay? He is a great receiver out of the backfield. So you know what? You come out there in those formations with Bijan and Tyler in the backfield, put Bijan in the slot. You know what I mean? Take advantage of what you can, but you're going to need to be able to pass the ball to Bijan a little bit more. Obviously, you got Kyle. Obviously, you got Drake. So that's a good thing. But you may see Casey Washington if he's healthy. I know he had a concussion a couple of weeks ago, but you'll probably see Casey Washington. You'll probably see Kadero Hodge in there tonight. You'll see various looks. So I don't know. Miss Pam says, I agree. Run the ball. Stay away from penalties. Yes, Miss Pam. King Richie says, I was thinking, do you really want to go man with Billy? Yeah, I don't think you do, King Richie. I don't think you do. That's why I was saying it's going to change what you want to do, right? To be honest with you, this game is going to be on the front 7. This game and the results now, in my humble opinion, well, I'm not going to say it's solely going to be on the front 7, but you're going to need more of an effort from them because now we got to get Josh Allen on the ground. We got to get off that field on third down. There are no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's just what we got to do, guys. Craig says, I'm too old for YouTube to be playing with my emotions. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what's going on, Greg. Um, I mean, hey, you know what? We'll see. Let's take a look at these two teams by the numbers and just take a look at the comparisons, right? So records are both 2-2. Buffalo's averaging about 300 yards per game. Falcons actually are averaging, looks like, more yards per game. But Buffalo is scoring more. So Falcons yards per play, 4.5. That's not bad. Buffalo's yards per play, 5.7. Third down conversions, they're both 44%. So that's a good thing. Fourth down conversions, Falcons are 6 of 7. Buffalo's 4 of 6. So Falcons are great on fourth down conversions. Total touchdowns is where you see the difference, right? We have 8 total touchdowns. They have 15. We've allowed 5 sacks per game. They've allowed 7. We score about 20 points per game. They score 30. We allow about 21.3 points per game. They allow about 22.6. And the turnover differential, they are a little bit better than us. They're at +5. But where you see the difference is touchdowns. So that brings up a major point. When we are in the red zone tonight, or even when we're not in the red zone tonight, we got to score touchdowns. Okay? You need 6, not 3. Say it again. You need 6, not 3. We're going to need touchdowns, people. Okay? Field goals are good, but you're going to need touchdowns to beat these Bills. They're averaging 30 points a game. So if you come out and you score 20, the odds are not with you. The odds are not in your favor. We are going to have to score at least 28 to 30 points tonight. Okay? Those are just my thoughts, guys. Let's get back to it. Falcons are second in the NFL, in the NFC South. A win tonight basically helps their chances. Buffalo is in first place in the AFC East, and they're just trying to build onto their lead. But these teams are, believe it or not, these teams are a lot alike. They both like to play keep away. So Buffalo typically holds the ball for about 34 minutes a game. Falcons typically hold it for about 33 minutes a game. And at this point, something's got to give. So don't know what that's going to be, but Falcons really, 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 really need to be able to run the ball because they really, 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 really need to win the time of possession, right? If you can run the ball and get up by 2 scores, you change a lot of what they want to do. 3 scores even better. But if you can get up by 2 scores, you kind of change what they have to do and make them one-dimensional. You do not want James Cook to get loose. You don't want him to get started. You definitely don't want Josh Allen to get loose and get started. So whatever you can do to prevent that, that's what needs to be done. All right, so for the Falcons, obviously get Bijan, Kyle, Drake going, run the ball early and often, maintain strong possessions. And look, when you rush Josh Allen tonight, you have to maintain your lanes. And you're probably going to have to be in zone more so than you thought you would be, because I don't know, and again, no disrespect to D. Alford, I don't know that you want him in man a great deal. Like, I know Billy Bowman plays a lot of man. I don't know that you can play as much man with D. Alford. And look, D. Alford's a good player. I'm not taking anything against him. I'm not. D. Alford's a good player. I just don't know that you want him. I don't know that man is necessarily his strong suit. I don't know that you want him in man 60 to 70% of the time, right? So that's going to change what you do. That's going to change coverages. Just bottom line. So, And defense, when you rush him, you got to get him on the ground, man. If you fire at the king, you cannot miss. Uh, when you go after Josh Allen, you have to maintain your rush lanes. You got to do that. You cannot just go out there and just ho hum willy nilly. You got to be focused. You got to maintain your lanes. Your first goal is to get him on the ground. Your second goal, above all else, is to keep him in the pocket. Do not let him get out. Do not let him escape. Do not let him scramble. If you can do that, you got a shot, right? But we have to play complementary team football. So offense, y'all want to go. You don't want to just score in 2 minutes. Y'all want to go on a 7-8 minute drive and score a touchdown. Give the defense the ball. Defense, you guys want to get them off the field as quickly as possible, but either way, hold them to 3 points and give it back to the offense. And then offense, you want to go down for another 7 or 8 minute drive and score a touchdown. You do that, and you figure you're at least halfway through the second quarter, and you're up 14-3, right? I don't know who's going to get the balls first tonight. I don't care. But the bottom line is we got to be able to run this ball. We got to be able to play keep away from Josh Allen. And when they get the ball, we got to be able to get Josh Allen on the ground. I don't know what coverages they're going to play tonight, but I don't necessarily want all of my defensive backs, plural, running with their backs to Josh Allen. Because if Josh Allen gets loose, that's a problem. And that's a problem on two fronts. Number one, when Josh Allen scrambles for a lot of yards, he tends to elevate his play. I don't know what it is about his process, but it tends to make him better, right? It tunes him into the game, and his teammates key on it. So if you don't want that to happen, don't let him out of the pocket. Okay? That's number one. And as much as you can keep him off the field, keep him off the field. From the Bills' perspective, they obviously want to stop the run game. It's going to be real important now that you got two receivers out, but they obviously want to stop Bijan from getting going. And, obviously they want to get our offense off the field as quickly as possible. And everything that we just said, they want to do the opposite of that. They want Josh Allen to get going. They want to get Josh Allen moving. They want him to scramble. They want him to get involved. They want to get James Cook running the ball. So if we can prevent all of that, then, in my humble opinion, we got a shot, right? Anyway, we'll see, guys. We'll see. It's going to be interesting. I'm really unsure about this matchup, and I'm unsure because I figured Mooney was going to be out. I did not figure that Ray was going to be out. I also did not figure that Billy Bowman was going to be out. So that kind of changes things a little bit from the perspective of what you want to do, right? Now, can we still win the game with them out? Of course we can. Of course we can. But don't lie to yourself. This is going to be quite an effort on the behalf of the Falcons. Carlos says, I need them fans to get in them seats. Bills Mafia outside. Carlos says, T. Will, no time for fear. We here now. And you right, Carlo. You right. You right. Let's go. It's no time for fear. You're right. You're right. Keep me on task, Carlo. You right. We here. We are here now. But Carlo, I just had that feeling that okay. I'm a little nervous, but you right. Get it together, T. Will. Get it together. You right. I don't know, man. I'm nervous, Carlo. If Billy Bowman was playing, even if you're down Mooney and Ray, I'd feel better. But this is gonna be a fight, man. But then guess what? They got people that are injured too. So I think Kincaid is out. I think they got Ed Oliver may be out. They got some folks that are out too. So injuries are part of the game, and it's next man up. But we will see. We will definitely see, guys. It's gonna definitely be interesting. Third downs and red zones. Look, something's got to give. Falcons got to be on it on third down. And if you can tonight, Falcons, let's stay in third and manageable on offense. So no 3rd and 9, 3rd and 8. Let's get it down to 3rd and 5 or less, right? Carlos says was worried about Wilkinson, but looking at him now, these guys just needed an opportunity. Yeah, Wilkinson's been great, Carlo. Wilkinson has been great. I don't know what his PFF stats are, but he's been great. And from a running perspective, there's been no drop off at all on the behalf of Wilkinson. So I agree to your point. Um, I definitely agree to your point. But anyway, third down, we got to be efficient. And you want to keep it to 3rd and 5 or less. Look, if it's 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3, that's a lot more manageable than 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8. This group, I think, rushes the passer really well. So, if you can keep it third and manageable, that's what you want to do. We got Jay Black in the chat. Jay Black says, "What up? What up, Jay? How you doing, man? Hopefully all is well, brother." We are just talking strategy and what we can do tonight. Jay Black says, "Rise up, T. Will. Rise up, Jay Black. Let's go, man. Let's get it." But you definitely want to stay in third and manageable, guys. Um, and when you get your opportunities, you got to score. When you get in that red zone, you 100% have to score. No excuses, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You got to score, okay? Because this Buffalo team is pretty darn good. And also, we're probably going to need at least 2 turnovers and about 4 or 5 sacks, right? So if you can get us 2 turnovers, Falcons defense, 4 or 5 sacks, Falcons offense, you put up 28 to 30 points. Hey, I like our chances. And obviously Falcons, we can't turn the ball over. So we need to win the turnover battle today by 2. Them turning over 2 times and us turning it over none. Jay Black says 7 sacks. Eesh. I mean, hey, if you can get Josh Allen on the ground 7 times, brother, I will take it. I will definitely take it. And we're going to need that as, again, I don't know if you guys have heard this today. For those of you who are just coming into the chat, maybe you have heard, maybe you haven't. But not only is Mooney down, Ray is a game time scratch. He's a healthy scratch, but it's left up to the coach, which usually means somebody got in trouble. I don't know if it's a family situation. I don't know what it is, but I don't think Ray will be playing tonight. So that's not good. Also, Billy Bowman is out. He got injured, and so he's going to be out on defense. Yeah, Jay Black. Billy Bowman's not playing. And if you're thinking along with me, Jay Black, that probably means, yeah, you probably are going to be in more zone, because I don't know that you necessarily want D. Alford in as many man situations as Bowman is. And look, Alford is a decent cornerback. I'm not going to take anything away from him. I'm not going to speak ill of him. I just think Bowman is, maybe a little better. I think D. Alford's strength is probably more zone than man. I think if you play zone, D. Alford will be fine. You know what I mean? D. Alford is a serviceable cornerback. I'm not going to bash D. Alford. That's not what this is. It's just Bowman is really good at man, and if you can play man, you can rush more guys. You can get there with more guys. Whereas if you play zone, that's another guy you got to commit to it. So, and you probably want to play zone anyway, because I don't necessarily like the idea of my defensive backs with their backs turned to Josh Allen, just in case he does break out of the pocket, right? So, it is what it is. We got to do what we got to do. Jay Black says we don't need Alford playing nickel. I hear you, bro. Oh, excuse me, guys. I am so sorry. I hear you, but I mean, we are where we are, and I think in a situation where D's playing zone, he'll be fine. I think he'll be fine. I do. We just look his next man up, and hey, we're gonna need him this game. So let's go, D. Alford, man. Let's go, man. Let's put those. Hey, man. Let's go out. Let's hit somebody. Let's get an interception. Let's go out and let's help the team win tonight. That's all I can say about it. Either way, going to be an interesting game, guys. Going to be a very, very, very interesting game. We are about 30 minutes, I believe, from kickoff. So I'm going to cut this short. Normally I'd go on and on and on and on and on, but look, I know some of you guys probably want to get your food situation ready, get your beer ready, whatever libations, get your situation together. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this short. I more than likely will be back on tonight, just contingent upon the results, but I'll probably be back on after the game. So if you guys want to come on after the game, maybe around 11:30, hey, we can get on here. We can talk about the game. Hopefully we'll be talking about a Falcons victory. But a lot to talk about. We definitely got to talk about Ray and what happened there. We got to talk about the impact of Billy Bowman's injury. I think he may be out. The indication is for a couple of games. So we definitely have to talk about that. But hey, to those of you who joined us within this time frame, cannot thank you guys enough. Y'all could have been doing anything in the world. Hey, you chose to be here with me. I am most appreciative. I cannot thank you guys enough. Everyone out there, hey, Carlo, I don't know if you're out there driving, man. Be safe, brother. Definitely be safe, man. And hopefully you can get somewhere and see the game and get you, I don't know, some brew or whatever. Hopefully you're stationary. Jay Black says, who the hell is our conditioning coach? Man, I don't know, Jay Black. You got me there, buddy. I don't know. You got a point there. But hey, man, to everybody who joined, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank God for bringing you in my path today. Thank God for waking me up. Mr. Jack Spade, Mr. Eric Parker. Thank those gentlemen for giving my start. Guys, we'll see you in about 3 or 4 hours. Hopefully it'll be after a Falcons victory. Everybody be safe. Miss Pam, we are still working on that thing for you, but it is close. So I'll probably hit you up tomorrow with some details, but we are still working on it. We have not forgotten you. And again, Miss Pam, we pray for you every day. Hey, Jay Black, thank you. God bless you and rise up. And hey, again, guys, go Falcons. I'll see you guys in a couple of hours, okay? Good night, everybody. Rise up.
Let me tell you something. Look it, man. I've been an Atlanta fan for 45 years.
Late night vibes, we're turning up the heat. Team Will on the mic, can't accept defeat. My ATL sports show, he's running the game. Atlanta Falcons fly high, you know the name. In the heart of the A, where the pride runs deep. From the Braves to the Falcons, he's keeping it real, no sleep. He's got the scoop, every player, every play. Bringing the thunder every single day.